friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today I am closing out my October budget. Usually I have a little bit more together than I do today, but I feel like it's fitting for me to not have it all together considering that October was a dumpster fire in the realm of budget. So, all the bills are paid. There's that. Let's go through, we're going to talk about goals, income, expenses, debt, some business expenses, and the savings challenges. So, for goals, the one that I super bombed on this month, well, two, was not using a credit card and paying off $1,500 in debt. I don't even know how much debt I paid off. Like, that's how much of a dumpster fire this is. But because I use the credit card, I've added debt. And we'll talk about that in a moment. Which reminds me, let me just pull this aside for just a second because I am, let's see, so sorry, bear with me. Okay, so for our goals, we did not reach the goal of not using a credit card this month. We did track our expenses. We did save $400 or more. We did have Etsy sales of more than $2,500, I believe. I haven't checked, but I'm like 99% sure it's in excess of that. That's in part due to the collapse sale. Like I said, I don't know what the amount of debt that I paid off is, because I really have to sit down and like do a little forensic audit of my stuff because I added debt, so I'm not sure what, I'm not sure what was paid off in comparison to what was added and what the difference is between. I just know the number went up. Wanted to pay $500 towards my Navy Federal credit card. I paid $400. I did not pay the taxes. I will do that next month, and that is part of needing to do that little forensic audit and figure out what the dollar amount is in the account. So I'm trying to wait for everything to reconcile, which I think will be by Tuesday, and then I can pay the taxes. No tires, no oil change. I did get my glasses, and I got my dryer. So, and can I tell you, I've used my dryer all of about less than 5 times since I got it, which I think was on the 7th, and it might have been the 14th. I don't remember, but it's going right now, and it's pretty quiet, so I love that because I don't have to like film and then wait to use the dryer. The washing machine is still ridiculously loud though, so, but it's nice. I can film and have the dryer going at the same time, which was not something I could do before because it was so loud. Okay, so let's look at income. For the month of October, I anticipated $8,165, largely in part to believing that I would receive my final arduous pay, which I did. So I've explained before, I'm an exempt employee, I'm salaried, but because of the Cousin Roro situation and my organization, we have this thing where you can sort of earn like an overtime. And I've been working more than my share of that and continue to. So it has sort of gone away, but I thought I would receive $1,750 because it is taxed at the supplemental rate, so it's close to 50%. I ended up receiving $2,103 and 75 cents. So that sort of pushed me a little bit higher. Also, Etsy sales, or Etsy income, I should say, not sales, was $1,420.75. So I also recycled this month, and that was $15.05. My recycle was $5 bills, so that's in my $5 bill category envelope, which reminds me, I feel like I put them somewhere and I don't know where, so my $5 bill count may be off. Okay, we'll come back to that. It's like a random thought for me. Anyways, so income ended up being $8,546.45, so it's about little under $400 more than anticipated. Let me just erase, I was adding stuff. For expenses, all of our bills came in right where we expected them to. I did do the extra to Navy Federal, so the total, even though I only had 131 due, I paid $400. Cash envelopes this month were $715. So that is that for as it relates to debt. This was also one where I paid extra. I have to look up what the amount was. So that is that. On our cash envelopes, I saw this today, and I think it was debt-free gonna be, but I'm not sure. And I love this, so I'm gonna make myself a sticker. And this is me paraphrasing. It may not have said exactly this, but an emergency fund saves you and a sinking fund prepares you. I love that, so I wrote it down. So let's see. In our cash envelopes, in our grocery envelope, we have $5 and a $5 bill. So you know I save my $5 bills. They go to my vacation fund. And I just went and did a deposit yesterday of $5 bills because it was out of control. And that's another one where I'm like waiting for it to clear because I did like a deposit through like a co-op credit union. So I had $10 in the dining out in $5 bills, and okay, so this must be my recycle because there's no way I have $20 in household when I only put $20 in there. So I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I have $30 left in gas. I'm going to leave it in there because that's going to be rolled over. My $5 bills, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I still have more than what I thought. Oh, so the $5 bills I deposited, I bank at Navy Federal, and there isn't one close to me. The closest one is Travis Air Force Base, which is about an hour away. And so I use the co-op ATM, and it takes a few days for it to clear when you make a deposit. Okay, so I said that I had 35. Okay, that's good. I counted it correctly. So I think I'll get into this, my sinking funds, in just a second. Let's go back to this. So I have basically the $30 for gas. I'm going to roll that over. And then I have $5 in ones. And I am going to put that in my emergency fund. So roll over $5 to emergency fund. And that actually is perfect because that will cancel out the $5 I took out of my emergency fund for my dryer. So what I had done was my dryer was $175. Is that not a smoking hot deal? And it's pristine, like you would not know it was not brand new. So I don't keep $5 bills, and my home fund, my 52-week savings challenge, is my home fund. I pulled the 170 from there, but I didn't have any small bills in there. So I had rolled over $9 into my emergency fund. At the beginning of the month, I went ahead and took 5 of that 9 and put it towards the dryer. So now the 5 is basically going back. So that is what we will do with that. The 35 will go into the vacation fund, which is now, as far as like the physical cash envelope, empty because I made that deposit. So that was what I was going to say is on my list of sinking funds, which I think I have like close to a little over $7,000, which is crazy. So we're going to talk about that in a second. There are some things that I still have in pencil because I need to go in and reconcile them when money clears, because between keeping cash and keeping money in the account, I'm messed up. So that is my emergency fund. I want to just double check and make sure that I have the right number, which I have 112003. Car maintenance is good, $672.37. I am struggling. So let's talk about this for a second. I am struggling to spend that. I have struggled all year. Y'all know I've been talking about my windshield since January. I was going to do it in February when my insurance renewed, and I did not. And here we are, November, and I still have not done it. And I need a windshield. So I'm thinking $250 for my deductible. But then I need tires. And it's like, I don't know if I need 4 tires or not. I hate going to do anything car related because they want to sell you everything, and it's so annoying to me. It's like, I don't need all this stuff. Stop trying to sell me everything. But I know I need at least at minimum 1 tire, and I know it's probably a good idea to get 2 so that you have an even wear, right? So I was looking at tires, they're like $200 a tire. Plus that does not include installing them. Like, I'm outraged. And because it is cash, I'm like triple outraged because I do not want to part with this cash. I had a field day yesterday. I was just having a good old time shopping and swiping my card, my debit card. Cash, I don't feel like really good about parting with it. So, not to mention, I mean, it's going to wipe out my fund because I'm not buying 4 tires. I refuse. And if they're $200, I don't have the money to buy 4 tires. I could definitely take it. Don't let me get it twisted. I have the money, but I'm just saying that's not in my budget right now because I have $672, not $800 and something. And I just don't feel like I need 4 tires anyway. But, yeah, so you take $672 minus $250 if we go get a windshield, which we're not. And that leaves you with $425. Like, is that enough for 2? I can't. Like, I need two $100 tires because I just do not want to spend. And let me tell you the reason why it's irritating to me. I don't feel like I mean, the prices are the prices that there are online, right? Plus whatever they charge to install and whatnot. But the last time I bought tires was I had a BMW and I had to run flats on there. And so I was just like, I just need to get 4 new tires. These tires, like, need to be replaced. And I don't want to run flats. I just want an inexpensive tire. I looked online. I found some tires. They were like $79 a tire. And are they top of line? No. But they will do. And so I go in and they're trying to sell me like $200 tires. And I'm like, I don't have $800 today, tomorrow, ever, at all. It's like, oh, you can finance it. I don't want to do that. No, I don't have it. Don't have it. I'm not spending $800 on tires. So if that's what they cost, I'm leaving without them. And so we went back and forth for an extensive amount of time, like of my life that I could never get back. And I walked out of there with 4 tires installed for $400. So you were going to charge me $800. But because I just adamantly refused, somehow you found $400, and it was for the same tires. So it was like, oh, let me help you out and make you a deal. No, y'all are making money on the side being shady. So I just don't, for that reason, like to deal with it. It's the same thing like when you go get an oil change and they want to sell you every little extra service under the sun. I don't like it. I don't like being in a situation. I don't know if it's like, oh, you're a woman so you don't know any better. I don't know what it is, but not today. So that's part of the reason why we have not gone to get any tires as well. Anyway, back on to the sinking funds. I have $449, I think, in vacation, and that is just from, it's not just because it would be an increment of 5. But I think, with the exception of, gosh, I don't know where I think I had like $34 already at the beginning of the year in a vacation account. Let's see. Let's look and see. Okay, I had 25 and 9, so I had $34 in January. And then I started doing the $5 bills. So that is $449 is almost all $5 bills this year. So I just need to reconcile that. I need to reconcile the taxes and make sure that amount, because my tax account and my health account are combined, and I spent $141 for health, and that was with the eye doctor. So I need to just, once all the money clears, figure out where we're at. But I think it's $1,579.92, which will go away next month when I pay the taxes. Or it will be significantly reduced. And so I need to check what I have left in health as well. I think I started with 200 and spent 140 and I added 70. I don't know. This whole little section right here is a mess. So I don't know if I have 129 or not. This is another one where I took all the money out of the cash envelopes in the health and deposited it because there wasn't enough in the bank to cover the 141, and I spent it using the bank account debit card. My butcher envelope is messed up. If you watch my cash envelope stuffing video for November, you will see I have significantly more in there than I thought I did. And I don't know why. So I need to figure that out. That's not 187. What do I have in there? I have 167 written down here. I don't know. I think when I counted it, it was in the 200s, like 247 or something. It's just like, what? Where did this come from? And I want to say I may have deposited an extra 60 from an Etsy paycheck. Because I wanted to go to the butcher and stock up on meat, and I may not have written it down. That's the only thing I can think of. PD's got 186, home has 1,004, and that is after spending the 175 for the dryer. I took 170 from that account. Business has 50. Christmas, which is primarily change. I deposited $5.29 in change this month and a $13.21 class action lawsuit settlement check. So I have $139.55 in my Christmas fund. I don't really have any plans for Christmas just yet. Sorry, this is a lot of pencil that I wrote over, so I'm making it clearer. Black Friday has 150. The Budget Mom Savings Challenges have $9.96. Fun has 100. Beauty has 70. Clothing has 96. Sam's Club membership has $59.87. The P.O. Box has 60. And the laptop has 50. And so I had my little list of things I was going to do this month. I did the eye doctor and the dryer. Didn't do the tax payments or the laptop. I'm kind of on the fence on the laptop situation at the moment because part of me feels like I can do a better deal for Black Friday. Part of me feels like I just need like somebody who knows tech to look at my Mac. I'm 99% sure the reason Silhouette's not working is a storage issue. I just don't know how to fix it. I'm still using my mom's laptop. She's not pressing too hard to get it back, so. Okay, so we're at, until we reconcile for right numbers, 715309, which is pretty cool. That will go down because we're going to make the tax payments, and we're going to buy some tires. You heard it here first. We're going to make an effort to do those things in November. Okay, so let's talk about debt. Debt in the month of October. Like I said, I need to do a whole little forensic audit because I don't even know what happened. But everything was paid. We paid extra towards, actually I paid extra on the MacBook. I didn't write it down. I paid extra towards Navy Federal. This ended up being $400. But then we added like $1,500. So what I did was I bought some business things. I bought some things for the planner sesh box. I bought some things like some sticker paper and some other stuff. And then I bought basically web development for Shopify, which I paid a lot. Nearly $1,000, so that we can get Shopify up and running before this year is over. So I put that on a credit card. The good thing is, like, I put about $1,500 on there. I've already gotten it down to $1,090, and like next week I'll pay another $600, maybe $700. So that will come back down significantly in the next week. So there's that. Paid off this loan, and Afterpay is still the devil. Like, we don't even need to talk about it this month because it's just, it still is what it is. So we started with $550. We're at $728. That's all I'm gonna say on Afterpay. Okay, on our well, that's really it. I was gonna say on our business expenses, but I have things written down that are, I mean, I can show you the dollar amounts, but I have things written down that are surprise. So I don't want to show you what they are, but, and I don't even have everything written down. I bought quite a bit of art this month. Like I said, sticker paper, and various things. So that is where we're at on that. The 52-week savings challenge this month was a total of $80, I think. Yeah, it was $80. The Budget Mom Savings Challenge this month was this little spin the wheel. And I think the one for December looks fun. It's going to be a Monopoly game. So for this month, I did this 5 times because we ended up with 5 Sundays. And saved a total of $100 for this savings challenge. So that is pretty much November in a nutshell. Let me know your thoughts, suggestions, questions, concerns. Like I said, it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but it's not all a loss. We just reset and we start over in November, and we learn from any mistakes we make, and we just do better. So that is what my plan is for this month. I am I'm okay with how October ended because it's going to bring about some good and new things for me and for my business and for my finances. So I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.